It's time to feed the beast with paper, ink, and plenty of birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. This massive printing press at Courier Graphics in Phoenix is about to become a wildlife machine. This explosion of color happens just once a year, when the calendar issue of Arizona Wildlife Views magazine goes to print. It's the culmination of the magazine's annual photo contest that reached new heights in 2015.
We had a record number of entries, and I think it was due to us partnering with Arizona Highways. This is the first year we partnered with Highways, and then also having the ability to kind of do everything online.
Arizona Highways' online platform made it extra easy for people to upload their entries, and the photos came pouring in. They submitted 2,200 images, about 3 times the usual number.
People really got out there and photographed this state's wildlife,
Rhonda Spencer is one of those people. She photographs wildlife for the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum near Tucson.
It's a photographer's paradise here. There's always something different. Everything is always changing. So no matter how many times you've been out here, you're always going to see something different.
Spencer is no stranger to the Arizona Wildlife Views photo contest. In fact, her images have been selected for the calendar before.
Miss April, I think it was Miss August. Once it became Arizona Highways Game and Fish calendar contest, there was a lot of people that entered. A lot of people that entered.
Before she submitted her own photos, Spencer looked online to see what others had entered.
So I just went through and kind of picked out of my most recent shots things that I thought that was totally different than what I was seeing. With hopes that it would stand out.
Standing out from a crowd of more than 2,000 photos can't be easy. Then again, neither is selecting finalists from such a massive body of work.
Well, lucky for us, we had Jeff Kitta at Arizona Highways volunteer to do the first pass, which, God bless him. I believe he locked himself in a room for a couple days and just weeded through them and sent us the best of the best.
Looked through about 2,200 photos, yes. You get the sense of fall, the color, but, beautifully done.
Jeff Kitta is the photo editor for Arizona Highways.
What I do is typically just look at everything. I don't rate anything, I don't star anything. I try to do it in one session without a break. Only after I've done the first run through will I go back and start sort of culling things and selecting things that I think are unique, that have a chance to move on in the final round, so to speak. Everything that comes out is detail and soft tones. It's an action photograph. It's alive. Strong visuals, strong lines. You just don't see this very often. Just a nice image. There's some really strong stuff. People did a nice job, and you can tell they're passionate about their work. They're passionate about wildlife, and there really are quite a few beautiful images. So, yeah, quality of light, quality of image making, composition, I thought as a grouping, really very strong, really high marks from me. So it made it a little tougher. That's why I said I thought I could get it down fairly easily to 100. No, not so easy, 175.
Those 175 images must be whittled down to only 13, one finalist for each month of the year and one for the calendar's cover.
January, February, March.
Having
April,
agreed on the winning
September,
photos, Arizona Wildlife Views editor Heidi Raymond and art director Cecilia Carpenter are deciding where they'll appear in the calendar.
I think that works. It feels good.
The first step is choosing a grand prize winner to grace the cover. It doesn't take long before they settle on a frog.
The color is great.
It looks velvety.
I know. It's awesome. All right, cover.
The remaining photographs are organized by month to create a layout with an aesthetically pleasing flow of color and creatures.
And then it really does come down to technical merit. Did you get the eye shine? Is the resolution high enough for, a high quality commercial print job?
Now Carpenter is putting the calendar together.
Before color correcting, after color correcting. My job is to find that color, which I know is in there, and pop it.
She fine-tunes each and every winning photograph, including a handful of honorable mentions. Then she turns her attention to the cover.
Right now I'm selecting a color for a logo.
The grand prize winning cover shot of this lowland leopard frog was captured at the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum by no other than Rhonda Spencer.
I didn't have words that could come out. I was really excited. It was very cool, very cool. Surprised beyond belief. This is where I got the shot. This is Life on the Rocks. And when you're shooting like these guys, you've got to be close to the glass because the glass is kind of mucky. Actually seeing them, I saw that it was going to make a good shot. It's a picture actually of two lowland leopard frogs. The first frog is in perfect focus, and then you look at it and you realize, well, in the background, there's another frog in a reflection, but it's out of focus and you have to really look. Their eyes have all sorts of lines. I think it's kind of the best feature of the frog. And they just happen to have really nice eyes. Look at his eye.
Spencer says she hopes her photographs will give people a greater appreciation of wildlife and the need to conserve and protect it.
So that's what I hope that I do, is make you stop and look and appreciate what it is. And hopefully you'll learn to respect it, and we'll keep it around for the next generation to see.
That message of conserving natural resources exists throughout the calendar and in every issue of Arizona Wildlife Views magazine that rolls off the press.
It's a great way to wrap up the year and a great way to really showcase this state's wildlife.
To get the next calendar issue and a whole year of Arizona's award-winning wildlife magazine, subscribe today at azgfd.gov/magazine.